Alright, hey there everyone, RobsidianX here, and welcome to tonight's stream. I'll admit, bit of a later start, but yeah, those sleeping problems, man. You end up laying down for a nap, the next thing you know, you're out for like a good 5 hours. So, yeah, that was fun, but hey, you know what? At least I'm rested, and so we're here to have some fun tonight. That's good because hey, we're going to be jumping into Mega Man Battle Network 2 tonight, so yeah, remember how broken Battle Network 1 was? Well, some things are a little bit broken here, but things are more refined for a more comfortable experience, so hey, at least we get that going for us, so that is the good thing. Nope, we're never seeing Sharkman again, not until OSS, nope, nope. If I see him again, I will grind a bunch of Electman chips, and I will shock him to death. I swear to God I will. But anyway, yeah, we've got a pretty big week ahead. I'm going to try and stick to this stuff because I am off work for the next week. Bit of a small vacation on my end, so yeah, we're going to try and get some stuff done. Hopefully things go according to plan. I'm gonna give it my best shot. We should be good though, nonetheless. But anyway, yeah, we do get a few new things set up here. I got me a new set of headphones, which is good. The old pair was really starting to kind of wear away pretty good, especially considering I went a good part of last year when I was streaming without any AC in my apartment at all because the damn thing went out. So, yeah, it was definitely time to go ahead and toss that out. And best part is I've got an even better chair now. So, luckily, I am easily breaking this one in, no problem. Like, the one that I got around this time last year, I will admit I should have gone for this one to begin with, but then again, I was short on money at the time, so I figured, this should be able to go ahead and do the trick. Yeah, not so much. That one gave me so much issue with putting a whole bunch of pressure on my, I want to say my tailbone pretty much. And while this one has kind of started to give me a little bit of the same pain, luckily I am fitting into this one pretty well, and I honestly don't even feel it now that I'm starting to break this thing in. So you know what? That's good for me. Because, yeah, I spent like $500 for this thing. Granted, it is a payment plan, so I'm gonna be paying on it over the next couple weeks and all that. But still, though, a pretty good quality gaming chair. Oh yeah, we're all set. And look at that, the freaking back doesn't even eclipse over my head anymore. So that's how you know this thing is already a pretty perfect size for me. I will say that. Ooh, and it just feels so comfortable too. Love it. I love it so much. I should have gotten this thing this time last year, but nope. I had to be cheap as all hell. And my back paid the price. But luckily, I was able to get rid of that thing. Had to switch back to my old one for a while. But now that I got a new one, and it's all set up real nice, oh, it just feels so good. It just feels so damn good. But yeah, like the first day or two, I was getting a little bit of pain, but then again, I had been messing around with the lumbar that's built into the frame a bit, so I think I've got it in just the right spot now, so that's the good thing. So yeah, pretty much no more pain now, so you know what? I'm fine with that. I will take that W. And I will say, I actually was wanting to start things off yesterday, but yeah, I really didn't want to risk it because I drive like almost 40 minutes to work, and now they're starting to kind of redo the concrete on the highway a bit, replacing parts, then putting new bits down and everything. And I tell you, the freaking gridlock that I experienced the other day, oh my, ugh. So yeah, I did not want to risk being late at all, because they are starting to kind of clamp down on that a little bit for anyone that's late. So yeah, needless to say, like, I actually woke up and I thought, maybe I'll go ahead and stream. But then I figured, I really don't want to go over my allotted time if it ends up going into that situation, so I decided to not even risk it, so. I may be behind schedule somewhat of a day, yet not entirely, because again, I had planned to start streaming this weekend, and we're going to be streaming hopefully constantly for the rest of the week, although, I don't know, Thanksgiving really is a, not sure, I'm still thinking on an issue, because I do have to go somewhere that day. So, like, I could stream, if not, I may just use that as a day to go ahead and recharge, and then be able to come back in swinging on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, I don't know, we'll see. We will see. But anyway, hopefully, the plan is to get through Mega Man Battle Number 2 story during my vacation, and then getting the post-game done the first week of December. After that, I mean, I'll try to shoot for getting as much of Mega Man Battle Number 3 done as I can. But again, I'm really not too entirely sure on that. Again, I need to see how things plan out, you know? I'm trying to get used to the new schedule that I'm getting myself on and all that. Again, I wish I just had more time, but alas, adulting sucks. Believe me, if I could just do nothing but stream constantly every day of my life, I would. I seriously would, because I have so much shit that I want to do, and just not so much time, you know? And it sucks. It really does. So alas, I have to play with the cards that I have been dealt with. Hence why we're here. But hopefully I should have things set up to where I can try to get enough done during the week. Again, I'm mainly trying to shoot for streaming on Friday mornings before I gotta go to work. Hopefully they should be done with all that construction here soon, so that'll kind of free things up for me about wanting to try to get out here early enough to make sure I'm not late and all that stuff. And then, of course, there's also a chance for streaming on Thursdays, so. But the main content would be on the weekends. That's pretty much the only time I can really just dive right in and just waste hours upon hours if it comes down to it. But luckily, with how I've got these games structured, at least I'm kind of somewhat doing them in maybe 2 or 3 hour bite-sized portions. I don't know. But then again, it does kind of vary on what game I will be playing, though. Yes, I know. This is like, what, the third or fourth time that I'm having to redo the next 2 games, so, yeah, not really getting anywhere, but hey, I'm trying to get myself out of this damn hole. And then when we get into January, that's going to be a entirely different situation, because that's when I'm going to be on my overtime hours, chances of working on Saturdays. Hopefully that's not the case, although on the other hand, I could use the money. You never know. But at least for that month, I plan on doing Sonic, so that'll be something that won't be too entirely taxing, and I feel like it'll give me a bit of a small break to try and get things spaced out and to get me through that month. Although I will say, though, as we get into the colder months, if we do get hit with like a big drop of snow or something, yeah, my ass ain't going out in that stuff. You know, I used to be able to handle snow no problem, but when we had a huge ass squall like 3 to 4 years ago, and I was just sliding all over on the highway, I said, never again. The next time there's a big drop of snow, I'm not risking it. I am keeping my ass home. And who knows, if they end up calling in and says like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have the warehouse closed, so don't worry about coming in. Then, hey, you know what? Good for me. But if we end up getting a real good drop of snow between December and going into February, yeah, those will probably be a day that I'll go ahead and stream because, hey, I'm not gonna have jack shit to do, so gotta make most of the time, you know. It'll be an impromptu day, but then that really all decides on what Mother Nature decides to do. She could be like, okay, you know what, we're not gonna go ahead and give you any snow this year, or on the other side of that coin, you know what, I'm just gonna be a bitch and cover you all in the fluffy white stuff. So Mother Nature's a fickle thing, it really is. But other than that, though, that is the game plan for so far, and we still don't know when the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection is going to come out. I will say, though, if it comes down to it, I will alternate between doing these games and those games. You know, the most ideal solution would be to play through my preferred versions of Battle Network up until the end, and then start Star Force. But if it doesn't end up panning out that way, it might have to be that case. And the reason why it may be that case is because, yeah, when we get to Mega Man Battle Network 4, oh boy, that's going to be a time sink. That is going to be a time sink. Because, oh boy, are we going to have to spend a lot of time on that game. But you know what? It's okay. It's a game that I pretty much know inside and out, so I'm fine on that. I'm fine on that. And ironically, it's one that I enjoy, so kind of works out in my favor there. But yeah, like, I am trying to get these little talking segments stretched out a little bit more, because, you know, like, I guess it just kind of gives me a moment to prepare and everything, you know. Of course, the main issue is trying to find stuff to talk about, you know. That's always the issue. And, like, the stuff that I do want to talk about, like, I kind of want to keep for my other projects that I want to do for possible night streams and all that. But I will say, though, I will go ahead and completely go over this whenever I do one of those first night streams, but whenever we do get a new release that I really, really want to play, yeah, you can bet your ass that's going to be some very early morning 1 or 2 a.m. streams. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Because, after what I did, just practically spending all my waking time after I got home from work until I went to bed playing nothing but Digimon Story Time Stranger. Oh yeah, I feel like that's probably going to happen at some point. As for what game that could be, I don't know, we'll see. It could be Pokemon Gen 10, who knows, who the hell knows. But I will admit, though, I do got to try and figure out a way to go ahead and start to fit Pokemon back into these streams, but, like, it's really hard to do when you've got such a huge-ass backlog you want to do, you know? But you know what, again, that's an issue of my own making. I've got no one to blame but myself, so we'll figure that out when we get to that point. I don't know if I really have to. Maybe an impromptu Wednesday stream. Maybe. So, I mean, it can be something that I can easily pick up and put down and be able to get out of here in time for work. So, I mean, there is that. It's just the issue of trying to wake my ass up so damn early. I'm not a morning person. I'm really not. I was back when I was younger because, hey, let's be honest here, you get up early to watch Saturday morning cartoons, so you're used to that shit. But when you get older, nah, your ass wants to sleep in. Ugh. It makes me wonder if I should start trying coffee or not, you know? Hey, valid excuses at least, okay? Because again, I do gotta try and make sure I keep my job, otherwise I can't stream. Because no job means no apartment and no place to stream, so no power, no internet, so it's all relative. But yeah, that is pretty much, honestly, all I can really think of off the top of my head. Let me take a look here real quick. I want to see if I got all these maps set up. Well, not maps, but my, checklists and all that stuff, because it's time to start filling these things up again. Oh, joy. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I love doing this stuff. I love doing this stuff. Which reminds me, I really got to get around to, making checklists for the last couple of games. Granted, I really don't need to do that right now, but I mean, you never know. You never know. Okay, let's go ahead and get those put there. Excuse me. Man. But yeah, other than that, I guess we're probably all pretty much set. Let me go ahead and get the category changed. Okay, I don't know why it does that. Let me bring this up real quick. There we go. And let me make sure things all switched over properly over on Twitch. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Alright. So it's time to get ready to jump into the next leg of our adventure. But hey, you know what? At least this one is going to be much, much smoother and more enjoyable than the original Mega Man Battle Network. We at least have that much going for us. So that's the good thing. That's the good thing. It's even crazier when you consider this game literally came out like 8 months after the first one. So yeah, they did a lot of quality of life updates. But hey, we will be seeing all that in action. Alright, let's get ready to do this. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Got a lot to do. Alright. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we do get some more information on the Star Force Legacy Collection. I really want to see what other goodies we're going to get added into that thing.
Have any dreams? Us robots mostly dream of electric sheep.
Mega Man, you're an AI program, not a robot, okay? This is not the classic series. So quit trying to jump timelines, okay? Anyway, before we go ahead and start things off, I want to get the appropriate wallpaper set up. There we go. Alright, it's time to get ready to dive into this. Alright. Okay, we're all set. We're all set. Let's get going.
We got this.
I made him do a twist. I saw my chance and I fucking took it. Alright. Mega Man Battle Network 2. A much more enjoyable experience over the first game. That much is for sure. But hey, you know what? Doesn't mean that we're not going to kind of break things a little bit. Because, oh, are we going to have some fun with this one. Sir, research on final stage. Last... What took so long? Forgive me. Delays be punished. Sir! Just get things started, will you? We will rule the world, just like the World 3. Fool. Not like the World 3. Don't our begin project. Sir! AC/DC school, Den City. The last day of school. Ooh, I know that feeling. Well, granted, I haven't felt that in 15 years, but still, I can recall it fondly. Lan, you're on time today. If you got up early, you wouldn't have to run so much. Thanks, Mega Man. I feel so much better now. Now, you haven't forgotten what today is, right? Not likely. It's the last day of school. Vacation time. And report card time, too. No problem there. You sure? Hey, let's go make plans for vacation. Alright, let's go ahead and talk around real quick. Right. First, press start on your PET to open the menu. Then, you can read mail and organize your chip folder. Press the L button to talk to your Navi inside the PET. Of course, I'll probably forget everything anyway. Lan, you've got mail. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Mail news. More viruses. Viruses, which became scarce after World 3, are now on a rise again. Electronic devices infected by viruses may cause damage. Yeah, well, that's a no-brainer. This is a world controlled completely by electronics, so that's a given. Morning, Lan. You're always having fun with Mega Man. I wish my Navi was as fun as yours. Sometimes there are battleships lying around class. I don't see any here, though. There's a book here about our PET terminals. Want me to tell you about it? Okay, give us a quick refresher. Okay, I'll teach you, but it's kind of long, okay? Okay. PET is short for Personal Terminal. Your PET is a portable link to the net, get it? It's kind of like a cell phone, but it does a lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. The NetNavigator program inside helps if you have a problem. The NetNavigator in your PET is called Mega Man. And of course, as we established from the climax of the first game, Mega Man is in fact Lan's dead twin brother, so, yeah! That was quite a 360 at the end of the first game. Good morning, Lan. Hey, Mail. Morning. Lan, Dex was looking for you just now. Alright, we'll get to him later. Hey, vacation starts tomorrow. Whoopee! Yo, yai! Why, if it isn't Lan. Good morning. I suppose you want to hear about my collection, right? A collection of what? Well, I'm collecting Electopian fans. They're like little pieces of fan-shaped art, you see. A special privilege of the upper class, I suppose. Well, you probably wouldn't understand. I kinda do a bit. Maybe. Not entirely, but let's just say yes. Otherwise she may get mad. That's alright. You don't have to pretend. Alright, let's see what Dex wants. Excuse me there. Morning, Dex. Yo, Lan. Hey, let's do some net surfing after school, okay? I'll tell you about it later. Teacher's coming. The teacher's here. Good morning, class. Are you excited for vacation yet? Woohoo! Do you all know what you're going to do? I'm going to my grandpa's place for my vacation. Something little for me. Around the world cruise, maybe. Well, it sounds like you all have wonderful plans. But don't forget about your homework. Yes, Miss Mari. Now, the moment you have been waiting for. Report cards. No! Okay, class. Have a nice vacation and be safe. Yes, Miss Mari. Yes, Miss Mari. Lan, Dex, is something wrong? Anything you want to share with me, Lan? I know the feeling. Bad report card. Bad report card. Felt like a death sentence during the summer when you ended up getting bad grades. That next thing Dex was talking about? I'll pass. I wouldn't want to miss my daily afternoon ablutions. That means bath. Not that you'd know. Alright, Miss Fancy Words. Hey, there you are. Now we can talk. You heard about the new square on the net? I hear they're looking for city net battlers there. I don't know what a city net battler is, but it sounds cool. I invited Mailing Nye too. We can all go together, yeah? The meeting place is on the net at the square entrance. Jack in and send Mega Man online when you get home, okay? Did you hear that, Lan? The square is like a city on the net for us, the net nabbies. You can shop and talk to other nabbies. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So I guess you all are gonna say the same thing. You really should do your homework. But then again, it sounds like Dex is onto something. I'll be there too. A+ in virus busting, Lan. But your other subjects... Yeah, again, I know the feeling. And yeah, considering it is going to be summer, we can't exactly explore the entire school as we did the last game, so... nothing really lost. But let's go ahead and look around AC/DC Town, shall we? PETs are like so cool. It would be so lame without one. Man, I want more battle chips too. Heh, check out my chip folder. It's full of cool battle chips. There used to be a store here, but now it's gone. Huh. Ah, well, wherever he is, I'm sure Higsby's fine. Still sucks I don't have the shop, though. There's a flyer posted here. Something's written on it. Closed temporarily for personal reasons, huh? The blue house down there is where that land boy lives. That pink place, the kid there is named Mail, I think. I'm a salesman. Knowing who lives where is my job. Also a bit creepy, but nah. This house here's the biggest house in AC/DC town. Heck, it might just be the biggest house in Den City. Must be nice being rich, but it's not the life for me. Alright, anybody else around here? Come on. Oh, hello. You can see your battle chips with the PET menu library. All the data on your chips is in there. Useful, huh? I've got over 100 chips in my library. Okay, since he brings that up. Yeah, we have 250 chips to get. This is gonna be a long grind. But you know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. And on the subject of PETs, we are still using the original model from the first game. Again, not my favorite model. I'm more preferable to the later ones, but I guess to some people maybe it has its charms, but I don't know. It's just really weird. It's like a folding out laptop on a stick, really. Mel and Dex haven't gotten home yet. Okay, well, you certainly are suspicious. Hello there. I'm here from Dengas. You had a problem with a gas appliance there or something? Huh? Isn't that Miss Yai's house? We'll get right on. Hey, Mom. Welcome home, Lan. How was school? Fine, Mom. That's nice. Now, what was I going to ask you? If we go to our room, maybe she won't know. Lan? I know you've got it, so let's see it. Got what, Mom? Don't you what me? Your report card. That's what. Darn. I was hoping you'd forgotten. Okay. Well now, let's see. What? Lan? Uh-oh. Don't you uh-oh me, young man. Lan, maybe you should apologize. You're right. Mom, I'm sorry. Now, can I go play on the net? Most certainly not. Homework first. Aww. You heard the boss. Homework first. Use the R button to jack me into the PC. Yeah, again, report cards are evil. But let's go ahead and get this homework done. Jack in, Mega Man, execute. Lan, we're in the computer cyber world. Before we go out to play, I'll start the homework program. Wonder if everyone went straight home. Well, I'll start today's homework program. We'll begin by reviewing basic virus busting techniques. Now then, time to review some virus busting. No matter what you do, never forget the basics. I'll explain again how to beat viruses from the beginning. First, you must send chip data to your NetNavi. Make your selection in this custom window. Select a chip to send to your Navi out of these. Select chip's data is shown here. Here's the attack force. Next is this, virus's hit points, or endurance. Normally, you can only send one chip per turn, but you can send two of the same chips, such as cannon and cannon. Doing that, you can use many weapons, an effective technique. Now, let's try actually selecting a chip to send the Navi. Use the A button to select. R button shows information. You can attempt to escape by pressing the L button. Now then, try selecting a chip. So yeah, we can now actually manually escape if we really find ourselves backed into a corner for whatever reason, though there is a chance of that failing, but honestly, I'm going to try to tone down on doing any sort of escaping because, again, you want to try and bust viruses as much as you can to get chips and Zenny, which we're going to need plenty of, so only really try to escape if you're really backed into a corner. Alright, we got a cannon here. Cannon for attacking one enemy. A cannon, In that case, you can select one more. Alright, let's send this chip to the Navi. Select OK. And here we go. You sent the chip data. Now it's time to battle. Next, I will explain different points as you actually fight. You can move your Navi up, down, left, and right. B button fires the automatic Mega Buster. Weak, but handy. HP is shown at the upper left. If they reach 0, you're dead. Above your Navi's head are the chips you just sent. Use them with the A button, but you can only use each once. And there you have it. That's the basics. Easy, right? Now, I have a question for you. If you use your chips but still haven't won, what do you do? That's right, Lan. The custom gauge. It slowly builds up. Once it's full, press the L button or the R button to return to the custom screen. Okay, let's do some actual virus busting. Good luck! Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these Metars. Good job! Now for the next problem. Next, I'll explain about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, This area grab chip gives you more room to move. This combined with the wide sword is an effective tactic. But you can only pick the same chip with it, right? You raise an interesting point, Lan. Look here. See the alphabet letters? This is called a chip code. You can pick different chips if they have the same code. You'll see later, but Area Grab and Wide Sword both have L codes, so you can select them together. Speaking of which, some chips have a star code. It's like a joker. It can go with anything. Please remember. Now, let's pair L chips. Let's try Area Grab, then Wide Sword. Alright, we'll go ahead and take Area Grab. Okay, now select Wide Sword. Alright, let's send this chip to the Navi. Select OK. You sent the chip data. Time to test our strategy. Now, let me go over our strategy again. First, we'll use Area Grab with the A button. That will steal the farthest left square from the virus's side, so your Navi can move more. Next, go to that stolen area and use the Wide Sword. Just watch out for the virus's attacks when you're near it. Alright, class, good luck. And Miss Mari is not kidding. Literally one of the best basic strategies you can ever use in this series. And the best part is, it never gets old. Okay, this time try sending chip data by yourself. And let's repeat the process. Area Grab. And get that Metar out of here. Good job. Now for the last problem. Finally, I'll talk about Open Folder. Almost done, class. This is a technique to add up to 5 chips in the custom window. Having more chips means more combinations. Now, in the bottom right of the custom window, see the Add button? If you don't like your chip selection, select the chips you don't need and press the Add button. The selected chips will be removed and you will have to fight that turn without them. But you'll get that many new chips the next turn. You can make more combinations, giving you a comeback chance. Okay, let's practice. These 3 recovery 10s take too much space. Select 3 Recuv 10s before pressing the Add button. Alright. Okay, now pass 1 turn without the chips. Mega Man, I'll send new chips. It'll take 1 turn. Alright, we can just go ahead and use the Mega Buster. Okay, now open the custom window. Ta-da! The number of available chips grew by 3 because you chose 3. Now you'll have no problem deleting the viruses. Go on. So yeah, bit of a more refined version of Battle Network 1's add function. Granted, in that game you could do it up twice, get access to 15 chips, but then you were back down to 5 that following turn. But at least in this case, even though you can only have up to 10 chips on the screen by doing this method, You have to discard the chips you don't want. But hey, you know what? That's a bonus because that means the longer a battle goes on, you still have access to those additional spaces you freed up. So hey, you know what? I can take that. I can take that. Alright, come on. There we go. And they're out of here. You did extremely well, Lan. As usual. That's it for today. Come run the program again tomorrow. Done. Finally. Hey, new mail. Who's it from? It's from Dex. He wants me at the square right away. Whoops. I totally forgot. Then I'm off. If any viruses pop up, bust them good. So yeah, another change is, yeah, Mega Man doesn't recover HP after every battle. So, you really need to prioritize healing when you're in the middle of a battle. That way you can end things on a good note. But luckily, we are going to get a few things to kind of mitigate that the further we go on through the game. But to go over something Miss Mari did bring up, we have the star code starting in this game. Best addition in the series by far. So, essentially, if you could somehow pull it off, you can make a folder of nothing but these star codes. But again, you do want to kind of try and diversify things, but still, the fact that you'll get some powerful chips in this code, and they can be used to follow up with an even more powerful chip later on down the road, it just opens the floodgates up for so many damn strategies. Like, seriously. Out of all the changes they make to the series, best quality of life improvement right there. Just that alone. Damn. Alright. Let's talk to the Mr. Progs real quick. You are inside Lane's PC. It's connected to the net and the PCs of many friends. The R button lets Mega Man jack out at any time. You can also jack out in places like that flashing one there. You're looking good today, Mega Man. We are the programs running inside the PC. Jacking out means that Mega Man returns to the PET. His HP recovers when he jacks out. If you get beat up by a virus, you should jack out. At the cost of possibly having to backtrack a bit, but hey, you know what? It's a viable option, honestly. Alright. Den Area 1. And hey, like I said, now every internet area is unique. Nothing looks the same. No more getting confused on where the fuck you gotta go trying to navigate the internet. Everything has its own distinct and unique design, and you will never get lost unless it is actually the area's intention. So yeah, so much better. Welcome to the net, which provides your access to the world. Viva la net! Yeah! Alright, Metar and Kenodime. And of course, we still have the escape chip if you do want a guaranteed run, but I think we'll be fine. We'll phase that out eventually. Alright, get that Kenodime out of here. I'll take it. Alright, nothing there. Okay, so one thing I should go ahead and go over. Yeah, remember how we could have, like, up to 10 of copies of a certain chip? Yeah, we can't do that anymore, unfortunately. Folder building got a huge-ass nerf, so you can only have up to 4 copies of the same chip. That's not a Navi chip, so... Okay, well, hold on, wait a second. No, we got 5 there, so... Maybe that comes into play next game. Either way, though, they do kind of nerf things a little bit when it comes to folder building. Just to make things more balanced. But at least I am not wrong on that, though. It does happen later on down the road. There are places that you can't access freely. For example, you need a passcode to access a private PC. There's also places like over there that have been locked up. Oh, it's okay. We'll get access at some point. Just wait. Alright, careful. There we go. Alright, can't get in through there, unfortunately. Alright, we got some blue mystery data. We got pair out 1 star. And we have an upper path that we can't get to yet. Really wish I could have had area grab right now, but it is what it is. Come on. Alright, this'll do. I'll take some Zenny. And while it is on my mind real quick, let's go check out Mega Man's status. So yeah, we do have the power-up system back for this game. So luckily, it's the last time it's going to show up. Barring Mega Man Network Transmission, considering that game technically takes place between this game and the last one. But we'll get to that one much later on down the road because it's an entirely different can of worms. So yeah, we're going to be dealing with this again for one last go around in the traditional sense. And yes, we do have download chips, but I am going to refrain from using them. I'm a net dealer. Want to take a look? Alright. I got some good stuff there, but nothing I can really afford right now. Though granted, I will say there is going to be one download chip I'll use, but I do have a prerequisite that I want to hit first before I do that. That, and let's be honest, we're going to get something legitimately in-game that kind of puts every special chip to shame, so, we're going to break the game in half at some point. I can tell you that much right now. I'm delivering the mail, but this board makes me want to shop. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Window shopping can be a real pain, because you see something you want and you just don't have the money for it. Alright, guard star. On to the next area. Did you know your HP remains as is after a battle? You should recover during battle or use a sub-chip after. HP is displayed at the upper left, so you can check anytime. I'll recover your HP for you now. Okay, didn't really need it, but alright. Busting level shows how well you defeated a virus. You're scored according to speed and quantity. The higher you are, the easier you get sub-chips from. He means battle chips. I guess that's a bit of a small mistranslation there. Hey, 800 Zenny, I'll take it. Oh joy, the bunnies. There we go. Zap ring 1. Wait, what's over here? What's over here? I'll take this. Cross gun S. Okay, you know what? You know what? Where was that? Yeah, let's get rid of this. And I'd rather use that. There we go. See? Told you we were going to get that escape chip phased out. Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky. Alright. Okay, well, can't say I didn't try. Alright, another zap ring. Oh, what we got hiding here? And we got a bug frag. Okay, so I'm really going to have to keep track of these things. So there are 32 bug frags in the entire game. They're a bit of a form of currency, but I would wait until you get to the very end of the game to even worry about that. But hey, one down, 31 to go. I saw a big Navi and a girl Navi heading to the square. Square is just below here. Well, I'm going to make a quick detour. Foreign nets are full of danger. You can't go unless you have an A license or are very strong. Curses! Blocked off by progression. Okay, this will have to work. Come on. Once I get so much more powerful, I'm gonna wipe through these things so damn fast. Oh, what do we got here? It's another bug frag. So yeah, bug frags can be very tricky to find because as you can see, they can be hidden all over the damn place. So you really want to look at your environment thoroughly. Otherwise, you may miss it. And believe me, it can be a real pain in the ass when you're trying to figure out where the hell one is that you missed. But hey, you know what? That's why I've got a checklist, so we avoid that issue. Come on. Alright. And blast away. Okay, what's that put us at Zenny-wise? Alright, about under 1,300. Not bad. Not bad. Off to the square we go. You're late, man. Hurry up, Mega. Roll. Guts Man. Be there in a sec. Mega Man, finally. We were waiting forever, Lan. Sorry, Dex. Sorry, Mail. You're totally late. What were you doing? I checked in as soon as I got home and waited and waited. Sorry. Mom got hold of me too quick. Figures. You too, Mega. Sorry, Roll. Well, they sure are mad. Hey, it's your fault for getting such bad grades, Lan. Yo, guys, you can chat later. Let's get going. Gutsman, let's go ask about becoming City Net Battlers. Yeah! Let's go! Roll, let's go along too. Sure thing, Mail. Later, Mega. This is an entrance to the square. People gather here from all over. Go on up and see. As you may know, you can hold up to 30 battle chips in your chip folder. The 5 you can select on the custom screen are picked randomly. So, try to load up the chip folder with your favorite chips. That was so much fun. I just love the square. I can meet friends, I can shop, I can do all sorts of things. And today is exam day for the City Net Battlers too. This warp point leads to Koto Square, but it's being repaired now. By the way, this area is called Den Area. Alright, got it noted because luckily the game actually tells us now when we go to the pause menu, so that's very helpful. Again, no more getting lost. Welcome to the square. If you jack into the center server, you come out here. You jacked in from somewhere else, right? Wow, sure is busy here. No viruses either. This is great. The square is fun. I'd better watch my spending, though. Oh yeah, I can relate. Sub-chips are used on the sub-screen, but not in battle. There are sub-chips for HP too, to ward off viruses and more. But be careful, you can only use them once. I'm a net dealer. Want to see my stuff? Alright, let's see what you got. I could go for the barrier, but nah, we're gonna go ahead and let the Zenny build up a bit. Then we'll figure out what to do. I'm a sub-chip dealer. Want to see them? Okay. So yeah, we have sub-chips. So these can help Mega Man recover HP, avoid some encounters, and in the case of this thing, yeah, remember how we had the green mystery data and the blue mystery data? Well, we got purple mystery data in this game. Granted, we did see one back in the original game, but it was its own little thing here, but now they actually have a full-on purpose. Those things are locked, and they usually have something good inside of them, so to pop them open, you gotta drop 4,000 zenny for these things. Bit of a pain, but hey, you know what? It could be worth it. When the board is done, all sorts of info will come in. Let's make the most of it. Oh, I mean, it can't get in yet? The board is beyond this point, but it's under construction. Damn it. Fine. I decided to take the Z license exam. Now give it my all. Yeehaw! During the holidays, there are a lot more kidnappies around. The Z license exam is the first step to be a sitting net battler. Will you take it? Might as well. The Z license exam will now begin. Surf the net without losing to a virus, and you pass. Okay. Hero data and Hope data are hidden on the net. Find them both and bring them here to get your Z license. Let's go, Mega Man. Right on. Alright. So let's get looking for that data. We'll just come out to here. We're going to check everywhere we possibly can. Oh. Check the drop data. And it's hero data. Alright, one down, one to go. You did it! Yeah! Alright, let's find that Hope data. I hope I can get you both wiped out pretty easily. Zap Ring 1A. Kinda wish it had been in the Q code, but... Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and change things around a bit. I really don't need these panel outs, so let's ditch them. And put those zap rings in there. Sure, they only deal 20 damage, but hey, they stun enemies, so that can be very helpful. That can be very helpful. Where's hero data? Where's Hope data? Oh. Nothing there. Alright. Get these Metars out of here. Ooh, Shockwave. Okay. Uh, 40 damage, but it goes in a trail. me see what I can get first, you know? Because we will try and do a little bit of grinding in every session, so we'll see. Wish I had that cross gun right now. Come on. All right. And that'll do. Where could that data be? Come on. There we go. Alright, we got a guard. I hear there's hope data around here. But I got lost. Really, Roll? How can you get lost around here? Seriously. Alright, I'll do that just for the hell of it. Alright, toss the mini bomb. And there we go. Okay, where's that data hiding? Damn, if only they could be behind each other. Damn. I hate when things ever pan out. Because now we actually have to wait a turn to be able to do anything to this last one. Yeah, Shockwave R. There it is. Check drop data. And it's up data. You did it! Yeah. Alright, let's go take these back. Okay, you know what? At least this will work. Alright, that's more agreeable. That's more agreeable. Let's toss those out. Put that in there just for now. Careful. Okay, Cannon D. Back over to the square. I mean, I can give it a shot. And it hits. Alright, made it. Now let's just go back to the exam giver. Well, examiner. That's a more apt term. You found both of them. Impressive. Well then, here's your Z license, as promised. The center will contact you about the license test. Do well on that, and you'll get a full license. Oh, and for a limited time only, we're giving out presents. Here's yours. Let me install it on your PET for you. Alright, we have the chip selection system. You'll find the chip selection system very useful. If you have any questions, ask the girl next to me. That's all. Good luck and happy busting. Lane, you've got mail. Well, first things first, let's get a quick explanation here. I'll explain the default chip now. It's a bit long. Do you have the time? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's begin. Default chip refers to the battle chip on the custom screen. They're regular because you can use them regularly. Press the ZL or the ZR button to select the one you want in your chip folder. The ones marked in red will appear as your standards. However, battle chips whose capacity is too big can't be default. When editing your folder, capacity is shown at the top. Select chips whose compatibility is less than that. You can increase the capacity by getting reg up items. That wasn't too long now, was it? So yeah, what they're referring to. So another improvement they made to the game. So as you can see, our megabyte is 4 right now. So really, if we wanted to, we could go ahead and set this V-gun to be our regular chip. So that means it'll show up at the start of every battle. So it's pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. We managed to get the Z license too. Let's go virus busting again sometime. I managed to get my Z license. I did it, Dex! I did it! Yeehaw! Okay, let's see what that email was about. And it's from Mail. Her PC code. Hi, Lan. I heard you got a Z license. Hey, here's my computer passcode. Come with Mega Man sometime. And we got the mail code. Hey, look how we got the green navy positioned right there. He's doing the Jotaro walk. Okay, let's go ahead and jack out. Mail? Lan, looks like a phone call for you. Wait, it's Yai's Navi Glide. Glide, is something wrong? Somebody help! Miss Yai's in trouble! What's up with Yai? She went into the bath and hasn't come out yet. So? She's probably just relaxing. Miss Yai never takes long baths. It's bad for the skin. That, and the gas-powered water heater is acting funny. What? Is it a bug? Or is it... I can't say for sure, but the water heater alarm is ringing. I'll go and check the water heater program for bugs. Len, please go help Yai. Please. Lan, did you hear the news? You mean about Yai? Yeah. I talked to Dex too. We're real worried. I know. I'm on my way to Yai's place now. Thanks, Lan. Alright, let's get going. There's a time for talk and a time for action. You guys wait here. I'm going inside. Just stand back. Are you sure about this? Shouldn't we all go in together? No. We can't all risk our lives. It's too dangerous. But have no fear. I'll be back in 5 minutes tops. Lan. It's been 5 minutes. Let's go. Those two need our help. Lan, I'll go too. Okay. I'll wait here then. But you better set them come back, okay? Okay? Huh? The door locked behind us. Yai, Dex, can you hear me? Wait, Lan, what's that smell? Oh, that stinks. That's gas. Oh no. If they've been breathing this... We're locked in with no escape. I smell a hacker. And I smell gas. If you breathe too much of this... wait. Okay. The PET has a gas sensor on its screen now. See? Thanks, Mega Man. With this we can avoid the gas and find those two. Roger. Mail. Wonder what it could be. And as for mail, using roll. I told you I'd wait, but I'm worried. Give this to Mega Man. And we got a chip for roll R. And that's good, just means it'll go perfectly with those shockwaves we got. So what do I want to go ahead and toss out? What do I want to toss out? You know what? Don't really need one of these Recov chips, especially since we're going to be using one that deals damage and recovers. So, I mean, why the hell not? Anything else I could use? Nope. That's pretty much all I got. What's going on? This place is filled with gas. And Yaya's in there somewhere. Oh no. We've got to save her. Lan, over there. It's Dex. Wait. Gotta get rid of this gas. Wait. Didn't Glide say something about the water heater? Right. The gas-powered water heater. Let's check it out, Mega Man. Never a dull moment. Time to get to work. Okay. I'll go check the gas-powered heater program. Hurry! Jack in, Mega Man, execute! Mega Man, how's it look? Well, everything seems to be fine. Well, something's got to be messing up the program. I know. I'll be careful. Right. And hurry. This is the gas heater program's world. But for some reason, things aren't working right. Why? Why? Well, that's what we're here to fix. Glide and his friends Nevi went to the back. But they haven't returned. Quick! Over there! The ventilation fan program is somewhere down there. I'll fix it. But the gas scares me. Here goes. Ah! Oh no. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Let's go check it out. Alright. Time to play a game of Time Our Movements. Or maybe not. But I'm okay. Well, since we're here, we can at least go ahead and grab this. And we get 200 Zenny. Not much, but I'll take it. Ooh, now we got the B-Tanks popping up, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I could really use roll right about now. Alright, careful. Fine. But anyway, proof of concept. We no longer heal after battle, so yeah. Okay, just gotta time this right. Ah, damn it. Careful. Oh, come on. I just went over there, damn it. There we go. Ooh, of 10 star. All right. Good. We can go ahead and get rid of that A code. That'll work. All right, load these up. Just gotta blast the Kenodomes. I don't know why I did that when I know I'm just getting to... Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and blast them to smithereens, so... I don't know. Again, maybe an old habit, I suppose. I guess I gotta go this way then. Or, wait a minute. Let me think. That gets rid of one. Ah, damn, I mistimed it. Alright, I'll take the cannon. I'll be glad when I can get the Mega Buster powered up. It'll make things so much easier. Alright, no, let me go ahead and grab these. There we go. I'll take it. So what am I supposed to do around here? I mean, yeah, I know it's been a while, but still. Mini bomby. Right. Line up and blast them out. I'll take it. Let's get rid of the mini bomb. Yeah, we're gonna start phasing those out next. I feel like I need to get over there, but I don't know how. I feel like I'm having an idiot moment. Alright, that'll work. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I see. I am stupid. I feel so damn stupid. But to be fair, I thought it was like a lower path or something. If I had Gordon Ramsay sitting next to me right now, he would call me an idiot sailor just because of that bullshit. And you know what? I would have to be inclined to agree with him. V-Gun A. How in tarnation do you get over there? Dex! Dex! No! Oh. Why doesn't he reply? Alright, we'll just go ahead and turn this cyber knob here. There we go. Now we got the cyber gas flowing. No. There we go. Damn it. I mean, that could help. Come on. And we'll use area grab. And we'll use roll to heal. There we go. Are you guys friends, Navi? Yep. There's an error in that ventilation program. If you fix it, the ventilator outside will work. You can do it! Go! The ventilation program. It stopped due to an error. Well, let's go ahead and fix that error, shall we? Lan, way to go! Thank you, Mega Man. Sure. Come on, let's help Dex. Ventilator, move! Lan! Yeah, I did it! The ventilator by Dex's feet started. Hurry and help Dex. I'm on it. Hey, Dex, hang tough. Yeah, ugh. Dex, wake up. Dex, guts. Guts. Guts, man. Ugh. Ugh. That was rough. But I'm okay now. Sorry, Lan. No problem. But I can't be indebted to you. Hey, Guts Man. Dix? We're going to unlock the door so Link can get out anytime. Okay, check out. Yeehaw! This place. I'm leaving it up to you. Tex? Lan, no time for contemplation. Yai is still... yeah, I know. I'll look for the other switches. Let's go. Alright, on to the next area. Mega Man, you came! The cyber gas is too strong past here. I can't go on. Please, save Yai. Well, first things first, let me go back this way. Okay, yeah. Can't do nothing there. I thought maybe I could, but nope. Okay, well, at least we got rid of the wind box. And now I gotta be careful here. No, it's alright, it's alright. There we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay, just gotta time it, just gotta time it. Barely. Okay, just gotta get to that little alcove there. And we got a bug frag. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save there. And let me mark that off the checklist. There we go. Alright. We got a subchip for mini energy, so that'll come in handy. Let's get this thing turned off. And now we can continue. Oh, well. Just gotta go up and down. Alright. There we go. Cannon D. Alright, we can't go that way yet. What to do? What? I guess I can go ahead and do this. That helps a bit. And blast away. How am I on Zenny right now? No, okay, not bad. A ventilation program. It stopped due to an error. Let's go ahead and clear it out. Well, can you get near the bath? Wait a sec. It's no use. Still gassy. Huh? But I can't find the ventilation program. Was that the ventilator program? Darn. Don't we have something to blow away this gas? Lan, that's it. Uh-huh. This morning, what Yai said, remember? Ah, of course. I see. A fan. A fan. Must be one in this home. Well, I'll go search. Alright, let's go ahead and check out her room then. It's bound to be up there. Here! I found it! And we got a fan. Go for it, Guts, man. That's it. Knock out that virus and we're out of here. Well, let's go. Hang tough. Lan. Darn. Blast it. Way to go. That's it. Almost. Darn, darn, darn. All right. I found Yai. Lan, go get her. Oh. Darn. Gotta do something with the gas comm. Yeah. Wait a sec. Huh? Lan, that did it. No more gas. Look. A ventilator program. Yeah. Try this. Oh. Who dares try that? Mega Man. Yeah. He's the cause of this gas. Hurry up. Alright. Let's get the gas flowing here. Get this turned off. Ooh, reg up 1. Okay. Let me go ahead and mark that off the checklist here. Alright, get that one, and then get this taken care of. There we go. Alright, this'll work. I'm gonna draw this out so I can go ahead and heal up. Just need a recuv chip. Because I really don't want to waste that mini energy, you know? Oh. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Cannon A. And let's get this a-going. Then we'll turn this one back on. There we go. That gas is your doing. Stop it now. Oh, that I can't do. Oh, impossible. Airman listens only to my orders. The guy from the gas company? Why would they do this? Forget companies. There's a higher purpose. Got a grudge against Yai? No way. Any rich girl would have done. Then I'd tell the parents, fork over some cash, or your kid gets gassed. I can get an easy 200 mil. What kind of monster are you? Kids for money? I can't forgive you. Say what you want. Keep sucking gas and die. Not so fast. Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set. Execute. Ho ho! Alright, now to take on Airman. So let's get to work at putting him out of commission. Okay, that was close. If he can get up close, that'd be helpful. Not that, though. Damn. Well, that works. Get these V-guns ready. That's not good. It's alright, though. It's alright. It's alright. We got this. We got this. Come on. Let's get up close and personal. Okay, you want to be that way? You want to be that way? Alright. Careful. Damn! Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Careful. There we go. And all we get's a measly 1,000 zenny. I'll take it, though. Way to go. Nice work. Foiled by kids. But who cares? We'll meet again. Our group is the strongest. Till then. Got away. But Mega Man, Yai. You said it. Okay, over here. Hurry and save Yai. Roger. Ugh. She's coming around. Yai, you okay? Huh? I was bathing. You faded from gas. Lan saved your life. Lan? Huh? You saw me naked? I wasn't looking. Yes, you were. Now fess up. Lan's not lying. Lan turned off the gas, but I carried you here. I opened the front door lock. Too bad for you, Lan. You missed it on seeing moi naked. Same old guy. Always talking nonsense. Around then... Hello? Arashi here. It didn't go quite as planned. I made a mistake, but I'll get it next time. You don't seem to understand the harshness of gospel. Come on, don't be so overdramatic. We're the Net Mafia. Soon, Blacktopia will find out too. So what? Forget it. You've had your chance. That's fine by me. Then, goodbye. 3 seconds until explosion. What the? Oh, that. We can't have you thinking lightly of us. Of gospel. Well, that got dark in a hurry. Anyway, let's check on Yai real quick. Yai is still sound asleep. There's a memo lying by her pillow. Lan reads the memo. It's some kind of passcode. My PC passcode. Maybe I'll tell it to Lan. And we got the Yai code. This house here's been awfully quiet. Well, I'll be. All that happened, and you saved him? Well, you done good. You should try to remember where your friends live. Sometimes you can find shortcuts on the net, you see. Just get friends to teach you their passcodes first. You used to know the owner of the store that was here, right? Yep, but I don't know where Hazley went, though. Did you see the guy with all the chips anywhere? Ah, I want chips. You can use your PET to shop and make dates with friends. Alright, already talked to him. Things go good? You look a lot happier than before. You know you can even jack into your doghouse? Keep an eye out. There are jack in ports everywhere. Here goes. Jack in. Not working there, eh? How's tricks? Done any virus busting lately? Hey, I'm a big-time virus buster myself, you know. I just can't hack that Metar dude. That's why I always have a panel out 1 in my default ship. If you have problems with the virus, find a chip to beat them. I might be able to spare a sub chip or two. Like to see? No, I'm good. It's always best to be prepared. Let's go check out Dex real quick. I've been waiting for you, Lan. Think you can take on my Gutsman in a net battle? Challenge Dex to a net battle, Lan? Alright, bring it on. No crying now. Alright, let's go ahead and have a little tussle with Gutsman, shall we? Oh boy. It's okay though, we got a pretty good head start. Take these. Come up here, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Those are agreeable terms. Just get a few shots in, and roll will finish him off. There we go. And we get Gutsman G. You've got to be kidding me. Not bad. Here, use this. And we got the Dex code. This time, I can't lose. Let's go ahead and jack into these GBAs, shall we? Anything good in here? Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of cleaning up. Hey there, Haste. Welcome into the stream. Sorry I didn't see or notice there for a second. I kind of got too absorbed in things. But hopefully you're having a good night so far. The portable game helps kids make friends. Just like the PET. Operating game software is our job. It's hard work. But I enjoy it. It lets me talk to lots of programs. Yeah, Battle Network can be very absorbing. You just get caught up into the moment and you don't even realize anything else. Oh joy, we got fishies back again. It's okay though. We got this one. And down it goes. Ooh, dash attack G. All right, I'll take it. No. So this is like my third or fourth time playing through this. I had a couple mishaps. Some that was my own personal issues and all that stuff. So I'm basically in the process of redoing all the games that I had done before. I had to do a massive reset to get back to where I was before that whole thing happened. So. If it was blind, though, I would be having a lot more trouble, but luckily that is not the case. Okay, so let me see here. It's time to start tossing things out. Get rid of that. Get rid of a cannon. And I'll take this dash attack and the gutsman chip. And, let's go and get rid of wide sword. I really don't like it in the L code. Because for me, swords are always best in the S code, hands down. Like, I'll keep them on hand just for the earlier part of the game, but because, I mean, it never hurts to have a safe cushioning, you know? Because for me, I can easily get ahead of myself and just, kind of be a bit reckless. Yeah, I know. Ooh, mini bomb star. Okay, you know what? We can go ahead and get rid of a Recuv 10. I think we're good there. Alright, that's all for this area. Now let's go ahead and make our way over to Mail's place. Okay, can't jack into it. Can't believe what happened. I'm glad everybody's all right. It's a Cerebot from the cartoon show Go Bon Go. The little spinning eyes are way cute. There's a jack in port, but it's broken. I mean, really, I just take whatever style I get. Mostly because it can be a bit of a real pain to try and go for a specific one, mostly due to how many battles you even gotta do and all that stuff, so I usually never really matter all that much, you know? I just take whatever comes my way. Okay, let's see what's hiding in the doghouse. We got some fishies, okay. Ah, well, damn. Okay, they hit like a damn truck. Okay, well, I gotta be careful. I didn't think they hit that damn hard. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Metarnicano. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. You know what? That's okay. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. True. But now when it comes to the next game, then yeah, I will plan stuff out ahead of time, considering I'm gonna max everything out, so. Yeah, I am very meticulous about that kind of stuff. It'll happen though. It'll happen. All right. There we go. Oh, nice. As you may know, I'm a guard dog-like security program. I protect the Hikari family every day. Well, considering we're still around, you're doing a pretty damn good job. Grr, grr, grr. That's the warning I make in emergencies. Okay, so that was all we could find in here, so... Oh! Lan, you got mail. Well, let's see what we got. Mail news. Station bomb. There's been a reported explosion at the Metro Line's Marine Station, apparently. It was a small bomb causing only minor damage. No injuries have been reported. I mean, I don't know, surprised they didn't find a body, but... I can't jack into there yet. Damn! Foiled! It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Yeah, I know, he pops up in a Battleship Challenge. We'll do that at some point. Whenever? I don't know, but it'll happen at some point. Okay, now I think I can go ahead and start buying some stuff here. First things first, though. Actually, no. On second thought, hold on. We're going to save that for the very end. Let me buy my stuff first. Just going in there with only 100 HP would be a damn death wish. Alright, just gotta get up there. Oh, this'll work. A tier for 1 special. I would prefer the R code, but... it's alright. Good day, shopkeep. Yes, I will go ahead and start buying some HP memories. I'm gonna go see what the square has first. Oh yeah, I'm ready for Star Force. That is my jam. Oh hey, I got the Shockwave R like I wanted. Alright, that works. That works. But yeah, I am ready for Star Force, the Legacy Collection, though. I'm gonna jump into that so damn much. Okay, I think that's probably all the shockwaves I can carry. I think. Let me test it out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I was right earlier. The nerf did come into effect here, so you can only have up to 5 of a chip in this game. It can always be trying to figure out which games had which nerfs and all that, you know? So I started with battle number 4. That's when I came into the series and in Mega Man in general. So I came in at a very weird point with probably the most despised game in the entire series. But you know what? I don't give a damn. I jumped into the game series with unorthodox methods. With Mega Man X, I started with X6. For Kingdom Hearts, I started with Chain of Memories. I'm just weird like that. Of course, then again, I'm also clinically batshit insane for enjoying the mess that is Sonic 06. So, yeah, that kind of says a lot about me right there. But hey, you know what? As long as I have fun, that's all that matters. That's all that matters in my book. I mean, so, granted, I didn't have that issue back when I first played it due to other circumstances, but let's just say, without going too spoilery for any newer viewers and all that stuff, yeah, I did not have that luxury. I did not have that luxury. But we'll cover that later. Alright, next security cube. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. True, but I mean, for some people it's just because of the gameplay setup, I suppose. But then again, I enjoy card games in general, so... Alright. I think there should be a bug frag in here. Oh, damn. 90 damage? Okay, yeah, this chip got a big buff over, Battle Number 1's version. Damn. So I think it only did, like, maybe 50 damage? I'm not entirely sure, but... I mean, 90 is a nice increase. Get rid of the Cano Dome. Oh, yeah. And heck, I even enjoy Chain of Memories, for as broken as you can make that game. There's the bug frag. Okay, let me, bring up my checklist here. Yeah, Shockwave got really nerfed. Hold on a second here. Where is... Okay, there we go. There we go. And apparently I missed an HP memory back in the, gas comp. Okay, well, damn. Well, I will take care of that here in a second. Yeah, wipe them both out. Well, at least one of them anyway. And now you're stuck. There we go. Yeah, like, so generally I'll just take the stuff as they come naturally, and then once I get to the more appropriate area to where I can abuse Zenny grinding, then I'll do it. Which isn't going to be for a good long while. But there is an easy method to it, though. Yeah, I can understand that. Of course, in my case, like, I've just been so used to these games in general. I guess it's just like testing myself in some areas, you know? Okay, so I'm going to go back and buy that first one then. Which is fine by me, because I need to open up Yai's PC. So let's go ahead and backtrack. Guts, man, take care of my light work, please. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own preferred style and all that stuff, so I can understand that. But for me, if I'm in a position to where if I can cheese things out, then damn it, I'll do it, because I have no problem doing so. Having played these games so many times, I figure, why the hell not? Alright, get mail security cube opened up. Got mini energy, and is there anything else over here? Nope, just these. Okay. Yeah, that tends to be everyone's first one, especially if you end up taking some unintentional pot shots. That can happen. That can happen. Okay, about 2.5 hours in, so not bad. Not bad. And that's as far as we can go there. Okay. Oh, joy. The flappy viruses. Time for you guys to be assholes again, huh? Alright. You know the strat, and so do I. We got Gut Shoot. Unfortunately, it got 100 damage nerf this game. But hey, it's still useful. Oh yeah, for me, I always just generally try to avoid getting hit at all, so... Okay, Mail, your PC is infested. You gotta do something about this stuff. Alright, we'll use roll and finish it off. Alright, Quake 1. Doubt I'll use it, but you never know. I've said that before about other chips in the past, and they ended up being pretty damn useful. Alright, Yai security queue, so we'll go ahead and pop this one open. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun again. Of course, then again, in this day and age, things are a lot more streamlined, so we'll have a much easier time finding them. Oh, we got an HP memory. Okay, checklist. Come back up here, please. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the area. Ooh, the spooky viruses. Okay. So you guys are coming into play now. At least you don't instantly vanish up and down the rows like you did back in the first game, so... Come on. Oh, you're gonna heal, aren't you? I knew it! Alright, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. There we go. Never Cov 30. Not bad. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. It's like not counting PC. I believe more people bought this game on the Switch than they did the PS4. And honestly, it just makes natural sense because I mean the series started on a Nintendo console, you know. Haha, there we go. Alright, get rid of that swordy. So yeah, Star Force on the Switch is definitely going to be the way to go, for sure. Because it just feels right. Alright, so that's how you want to play. There we go. Alright, now we gotta backtrack because I want to go to the shop near the entrance. This is gonna be fun. Damn. Couldn't get them at the same time. Okay, roll. Get rid of one of them, please. Now the playing field's even. Alright. Let's get this cannon ready. There we go. True, true. But hey, you know what? Going by all the stuff that we got in the Battle Legacy collection, pretty safe to say that when it comes to Star Force 3 and its Legacy collection, we're more than likely going to have the noise mod here, so I think we'll be fine. More than likely, safe to say that is going to be the case. Longsword O. Oh yeah, like, it was an inevitability at that point, like, seriously. Alright. Got those. Let me mark this off the checklist. Okay, now, before we get to wind things down here, we need to go back to the gas comp and look for that HP memory, because apparently I missed one in there. So let us rectify that mistake. Oh yeah. And really the reason they're even able to do that much is just because of how the games were built. As opposed to the stuff they could barely do with the Battle Network Legacy Collection. It all mattered on what way they were built and all that stuff, so. but it's definitely shaping up to be the better one of the two. I'll say that much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this V-gun, and I will take this little bomb T. What can I go ahead and... You know what? Why not? We'll do that. We'll do that. And let's just go ahead and get rid of this thing. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, true, true. But you know what? We're at least getting what we are, so that's honestly all I care about at this point. Alright, there we go. Okay, admittedly the folder is a little bit of a mix of alphabet soup, but you know what? It's okay. It'll just get better from here on in. Alright, I'll take that. Need to start building my Zenny back up. Yeah, screw it. Go for it. Go for it. There we go. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. I mean, admittedly, it is a bit of a pipe dream, but hey, you know what? Anything could happen. Okay, can't go that way. Aha! That's why I didn't get the HP memory. It was hiding right here. That, and I deliberately avoided that spot right there when I went through here initially, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The one time playing cautiously screws me over. Alright, but that takes care of that, so now there's only one thing to do before we go ahead and wrap things up for this stream. So let's go ahead and make our way back to den area. And now we can go ahead and do this. Just gotta get rid of this cano dump. Alright, go ahead and save. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess we can't do that yet. Okay, well, I feel like an asshole. Well, no, correct. Well, okay, yeah. Bit of an asshole and a dumbass put together. I guess that won't be until we start the next section. I still kind of got, thought of one mentality on the brain there. Alright. But still, we made some progress. Nice good stretching. Okay, you know what? Alright, yep, I could not defeat Airman this time because I couldn't actually fight him. But then again, does it even count at that point, huh? I don't know. Oh, boy. Okay, I hit the wrong thing there. I hit the wrong thing there. Damn. I went for the Elgato mute, but I hit the mic mute instead. Damn it! And I got that shit labeled. Anyway, as I was saying, also a pretty good start so far. Although that was a bit of a mishap way to end things right there. Damn. Okay, reset. No, I'm kidding. Now I really feel like a dumbass. So anyway, so as I was saying, I was responding to what he said. Couldn't defeat Airman. Yeah, that's because I couldn't fight him this time. But again, does it really count though? I don't know. Hey, you can try. You're more than welcome to try. But anyway, we are off to a good start though. But ignore that little hiccup there. We're back on track now. But anyway, as things are going right now, if it all pans out right, we should be able to get all the story done for battle number 2 by the end of next Sunday. That's what I'm banking on. I just really got to motivate myself to stream on these days that I'm going to be off, because that's the main reason I even took off, apart from getting a break from work. So, and then hopefully we can do all the post-game stuff first weekend of December and get all that wrapped up, which really shouldn't be too much of an issue, honestly. But again, we'll see. Still though, I thought I hit the damn right button. It's like I even got them labeled out right here. The top one says the wave mic mute and the bottom one says the Elgato mute, but apparently I just went straight for the mic button. I'm an idiot sometimes. But hey, you know what? Everyone kind of screws up, so what can you do? What can you do? But anyway, is there anybody we could possibly raid? I don't know. It's kind of been a while since we've done that, honestly. But let's go ahead and take a look. Nothing I'm really seeing on my end, but then again, I did kind of start a little bit later than what I originally intended, so it is what it is. So if not this time, we will hopefully raid someone next time. I guess we'll go ahead and end things off here for now. So for those of you watching from afar, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. For those of you that popped in, hope you also enjoyed yourselves. I'm just glad to have you here, and hopefully you pop back in next time as we continue the long climb out of the hole that I dug myself into. It's a pretty deep one, but damn it, I'm going to get out of it. But we are going to go ahead and end things here for now. So until next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have been enjoying yourselves, and I'll see you all again later. Take care.